I used to be a bad sleeper. I've improved and got a lot more sleep, and just my general mood is better. I started to notice this change gradually around a month. There's still days and time where I think I'm going back into it, but I've gained a lot more self-control and I've learned to deal with these things on my own, impulses and behaviours that I've got over. At the worst stage of it, my appetite completely dropped. My family all cook, but I wasn't hungry at all. That has improved and I'm back to how I was before, but I still get anxious and I'm not completely over that. But the way I deal with it now is a lot more effective. Before I'd get chewed and stressed, and it can still be like that sometimes, but I'm a lot more confident. I think my mindset is helped a lot because I'm a lot more calm and I don't catastrophize situations as much. I tend to leave the situation so that I have time to think and relax before I reach that breaking point. I think the hardest thing was other people's perceptions. Because I do things like gymnastics, it's getting up in front of people and I'd go talk to them because I was a part of the youth council. So people would say things like, so you can do that, but you can't do this. I'm fine when I'm talking in more of a professional setting. I still get stressed beforehand, but I'm usually okay. It's more everyday people, especially people my age that I don't know, but I think that it's like that for everyone. It's just the way that I dealt with it that was unhealthy, but it wasn't an unusual situation. Another thing was how it affected my family. You get moody because you've got that much going on and you'll just snap. It got to the point where I couldn't even have a conversation with my mum and my sister. I didn't really talk to anyone, and even my friends noticed this. I totally isolated myself. I think my mum tried to communicate with me via the services, and so they'd ring her and they'd tell her things and vice versa, but it would have been so much better if I was able to communicate with her myself. My mum also had issues with my older sister, so it was bringing all that back. My older sister's fine now, but she used to have difficulties with her mental health too. I would say things and then I'd feel bad because I know it's hard on parents too. In a situation when I'm upset and distressed, I'm not thinking about how I'm going to upset my mum, it's after the fact, and it's hard to come back from that guilt.